Hi everyone, welcome to Crown Pointers. In this video, we're talking about reflective listening and how it can help with relationships, especially with family relationships in this case. So welcome, Dad.
It's good to be with you.
So maybe what we can do is first share what reflective listening is. And in your words, how would you describe it?
I think it's putting yourself in the other person's position and trying to understand how they feel given the situation that they've just described.
Okay, and how is that different from advice giving?
Well, in one case, you're trying to, when you do reflective listening, you're really trying to be empathetic and really let the other person know that you understand how they're feeling, as opposed to advice giving where you pretty much ignore what their feelings are and go right to the solution that you think will work best for them. So let's do it two ways. Let's do an example where you have a problem, and we'll basically I'll come to you, back to you as a parent giving advice, and then we'll allow ourselves a redo and try and do it with a much more reflective listening approach.
Okay, perfect. So the scenario that I will use is an employee, Todd, who quit very unexpectedly. That upset me, and we'll role play it both ways.
Great.
Dad, I feel so upset. Todd just quit, and I thought I had a really good relationship with him, and he didn't even give me 2 weeks notice. And I really thought that we had a better relationship than that, and also thought that maybe we would be together for the long haul in this company.
Yeah, well, you know, you're better off without him, and you shouldn't worry about it. Just move ahead and don't even think about it anymore, and just get it out of your mind, and that's the best way to handle this. That's my advice to you.
That left me feeling like you don't understand how upset I am, and that I really shouldn't feel the way that I feel because it's for the best anyway, which may be true.
And you didn't really need that advice at this point in time.
True, very true. So let's do a redo. And redos are something that we actually do in real life, which I love.
I love it too.
So what it is when one of us doesn't like the way that we've handled a conversation, we literally just call back up or walk back into the office or whatever the case might be and say, can I redo the way I did that? So, you know, Dad, I really felt when I just shared that you didn't really hear my feelings, or I don't know, I just feel kind of unfulfilled. Can we try that conversation again and you do more reflective listening?
Yeah, I would like that opportunity.
Thanks. Okay, cool. So, Dad, I feel really disappointed because Todd just quit, and I thought I had a great relationship with him as an employee, and that maybe he would be with me for the long haul, and he would be my right-hand man, and that I thought that I had enough trust with him that he would share with me, but he quit not even with 2 weeks notice. I feel really disrespected.
I can understand how you would feel that way. I know that you put a tremendous amount of effort in having a trusting relationship with him. You put a lot of time and effort trying to develop him and sent him to special classes. You did a lot of things to advance him, and for him to leave in the way that he did with just 1 week's notice just shows tremendous. It's disrespectful, but more importantly, it just shows a lack of appreciation, and that has to hurt.
It does. Yeah.
It's got to make you feel very sad.
Yeah. So that felt really good. I felt really understood and heard. So yeah, that's an example of a conversation redo or role playing. And how would you suggest, if people want to start trying to develop this muscle, that they approach it?
Yeah, so I would say that the starting point, and this is especially true with adult children because they don't need as much, or they don't need direction, period. What they really, I think, are looking for is empathy. And so I think the starting point is to try and put yourself in the other person's position and practice just reflecting what they appear to be feeling, and respond back to them with your understanding of what they're feeling. And I think if you try that, within a pretty short period of time, it's going to be very rewarding for you, because you're going to see them light up and say, that's exactly how I feel. And there'll be an instant reward and gratification for you for being able to reflect clearly on and see what their reaction is, and know that you've been very helpful to them, as opposed to giving advice.
Wonderful. Well, we really hope that this conversation and this role play is helpful to you. And I'd love to hear from you different ways that you find to support your family, friends, and most important people in your life. And while you're in the comments section sharing that, please hit subscribe and the bell to be notified when we upload a new video each week. Crown Pointers is your source for tips, tricks, and pointers for the adventure of everyday life. Thanks, Dad.